Welcome, everybody, to this installment of Live Your Dream Monday. And today I have special guest dreamer Lorri Ratzlaff with us. How are you doing today, Lorri?
Oh, I am excellent, Edward. Thank you so much.
I'm
happy to be here.
Oh, that's fantastic. Glad to have you here. And glad to have you back after you shared your dream on Share Your Dream Friday, to hear what's been going on in your life and how you've been moving toward your dreams and what's changed or what's going, well, just tell us what's going on with your life these days.
All right, I sure will, Ed. Thank you. First of all, thank you again for inviting me back. This is, it's exciting and a little nerve-wracking to put yourself out there in this way, but I really think it's important for the manifestation of our dreams. So let me go back to summer when I first started, did the Share Your Dream Friday. I had some incredible response to that video and to that blog post, and it was just so encouraging to feel like I was really in the right place at the right time. Yet, somehow, well, I'm not going to say somehow, because the universe does things for a reason. Everything, I truly believe with all my heart, happens for a reason. And a portion of the dream that I was sharing back in summer basically collapsed due to circumstances like beyond my control. And at that point, I opened myself up and I said, okay, you know what? This was my dream. I shared it with you and everyone that follows you, and who knows whoever else on the internet, right? Mm-hmm. And so I didn't want to, come off as being foolish or fly by night or anything like that. But I just said, okay, God, universe, anybody that's listening, I put this out there and I need some verification of what I'm trying to do is worthwhile and worthy. And sure enough, within a couple of days, I got a phone call out of the blue from someone who had been sort of, I'm not going to say stalking me, but just following me on Facebook. As you know, I have quite a following on Facebook, and he had just been, he had recognized that I perhaps had something to offer. So we've since, done some business, and it's not the exact same dream that I had before, but it is very similar. It's staying within the same niche, and I just feel that my feet are firmly planted now on this road of achieving my dream. So I guess the lesson for me was that, you can say your dream out loud, you can believe it, you can feel it, and the chances are that it still can change, and it's a process. So, I will still continue to learn and be involved in the process until it's over. But it's still, I don't know, I'm just grateful for the experiences that I've been able to have. I'm incredibly in awe of the people that, because of you, have come into my life, and it's just been really so rewarding and refreshing and invigorating. It's just been awesome. So although my dream is somewhat altered from what it was back in summer, it's even better now. So I'm in the right place.
That's fantastic. As one door closes, others open. 10 more open to give you another direction to go in. So exactly.
And so sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. So when your dreams change, because that's something that happens to people along the way, what kind of things came up for you? What kind of things were you thinking, and how did you get through some of that time to keep pursuing and moving forward?
Well, at first I was very frustrated, and I was just like, oh, come on, universe. Why is this happening? Like, I've had enough problems and struggles. I need something to go smoothly for once. But then it was like, well, no, I mean, this again is yet another lesson, and it's turning me into the woman I am meant to be. And so I don't mind. I mean, the frustrations and that kind of thing just turn into, I don't know, great lessons and just one more page in my story of my life. So, you know, and truthfully, all of these, when these things happen in my business life or personal life, what have you, I feel so thrilled and blessed that I can use these to teach my children lessons as well. So I know that's a bit more of a personal level, but that's what I do. I mean, I take everything that happens to me and I use it to be able to teach my girls who are very quickly growing up and soon going to be out of the nest. So they need to be prepared for what's ahead. But yeah, so, you know, and another thing was that I didn't want people to think that I'm flighty, you know, that I jump from one thing to the next, because I don't. And that's not part of who I am, and that's not part of how I want to be perceived. Mm-hmm. So, and again, I just have to trust and believe that everything happens for a reason.
Wow, that's great. That's great. I believe that, as you just mentioned, that we all have these things come into our life to teach us something. Mm-hmm. And I believe the biggest reason why we have experiences is to use those to help others. So helping our children, yes, helping our family, helping whoever shows up in our life to be able to get through something that they are going through. For them to have hope to see that, hey, somebody had the same challenge I had, or the same thing happened in their life, and they made it through it. So there is hope for me.
Exactly. And it's interesting because something that has been sort of in the back of my mind for years, I can't even remember how many years, over 10, has now sort of resurfaced due to the restructuring of following my new dream. So it's kind of combining the old with the new, and it's just been a very interesting journey for sure. But I agree completely with what you say, because I definitely want to be able to assist and help people. And, you know, for me and my passion, it's specifically like single parents who are just destitute and feel that there's no hope for them, because there is hope. There are a lot of us out there, and I hope to, you know, shed some light on it. It's not all that bad kind of thing. So, yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. So tell some of the things, maybe one or two of the things that you do on a daily basis that helps you keep the mindset and the thinking in the direction to move towards your dreams.
Well, I will start with, oh my goodness. I've just totally drawn a blank on
That's okay.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Just, you know what? Okay, I'll just say it in my own words, I guess, rather than the technical terms. I meditate. Oh my goodness, that's the word. Okay, I hope you'll be able to edit this out. I've begun in the last little while, couple months, to meditate the first thing when I wake up in the morning. And it's given me an incredible sense of clarity. I'm using what our friend Gavin Mumford calls our focus muscles. It's helping me build those muscles, which is so important. And that is one way that I've really been able to, just focus on the direction of where I'm going. Another thing. I guess a huge, time management is so important to me. As I said earlier, I'm a single mom. I have 2 teenage daughters who are incredibly busy. So for me to have a full-time job, to manage them and their lives, to build my business on the side, I have to be very serious about my time management and try and have a life in there as well somewhere. So that's another function that if I let that slide, I'm lost. So those are 2 sort of things that I really intentionally make a part of every single day.
Wow. Wow, those are great things to do. In my world, I love the focus you get from doing daily meditations, and being able to also, for me, journaling is another aspect of things that I like to do. Writing my thoughts, trying to get them out of my head onto the piece of paper, and let the rest of the day then be able to move on its own.
Exactly. No, that's an excellent point. I do carry a notebook in my purse so that even when I'm at work, if something comes to me, I'll quickly write it down so that I don't forget. But I can't believe I forgot the word meditate. Sorry, people.
That's okay. We're all people here.
Oh, boy. That's funny. That's a Lorri moment right there, as my boyfriend would say.
Yeah. My wife would tell me I have lots of Edward moments, so that's part of what happens.
Yeah.
We all are people, so.
Yes.
Well, if you had to speak to somebody who was thinking about sharing their dream, wanted to share their dreams, but sitting on the fence, what would you say to them? How would you, from your experience of being on Share Your Dream Friday and hanging around with the group for like the last about 4 or 5 months now, we've been doing this. What would you say to somebody who's thinking about it, but not quite ready maybe to take the next step and be part of the group?
I would say if you're considering going on Share Your Dream Friday but are afraid, you have to just swallow those fears and get past them. This has been one of the most unique experiences I have ever had. The support is amazing. And Edward, you are just such an excellent interviewer that you make us feel calm and relaxed. And it's such a worthwhile thing to do. Not only, the biggest part of it is just getting it out of here and out there. Like everybody knows. And it's not a bad thing. Like I said in Share Your Dream Friday, I was raised, as was probably many, many people, stop dreaming. When are you going to get your head out of the clouds kind of thing? Mm-hmm. Well, no, I will never stop dreaming. And now it's finally allowed. And thanks to people like you, Edward, it's, we're able to express ourselves, and it's just a beautiful thing. It's very freeing, very liberating. And if you're scared to be on video, you're not alone. Edward's right here beside you. He's, you're practically in the same room. It's not hard, and it's not scary, and it's really wonderful. Just go for it. Absolutely.
Wow. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with us today, Lorri, and sharing your experience. It's been a great pleasure.
Thank you, Edward. The pleasure is all mine. Absolutely. You have a great day.
Awesome. Well, that's it for this installment of Live Your Dream Monday. If you would like to participate in Share Your Dream Friday, there should be some place around where you're watching this video where you could sign up. send me an email and we'll get together and talk about it. And we'll get your dream out there for the rest of the world to see. So that's it for today. Keep living your dreams. Go make it a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye.